Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost, and today we're going to be unboxing an indie box I just got in the mail recently. Now, the last time I unboxed an indie box was for a very special game to me. It was a game called Freedom Planet, and this was the first time I checked out the indie box service. If you're unaware what indie box does, basically they take indie games that don't have any kind of a physical release, and they will make a physical release of the game alongside of giving the game a lot of extra goodies related to said game, like a soundtrack, stickers, or any extra little collectible items that you can go ahead and display around your room. So I decided to get another indie box because recently indie box was doing a promotion where you can use a code to basically get a free box. You only have to pay for shipping. So I decided to get an indie box, and with that said, let's go ahead and unbox it. So I've already opened the box a little bit, so all I gotta do is open the flap, but we have a nice green box with their logo and everything, so let's just go ahead and crack open the box here. Inside, we have our game. This is actually it's a game I've never played before. Jotun. I honestly haven't really heard of this before, and here it is in a physical format, so just for comparison's sake, I have the box for Freedom Planet here. And as you can see, they're basically the same size. I put both of them side by side here on top of each other. You can see thickness-wise, it's basically the same. So you got a giant PC box. So if you're a PC gamer and you collect physical versions, you get a nice, big, hefty box. You got a lot of information here on the back, got some screenshots and everything. And around the sides here, you have the indie box logo along with the game name. And it's a really nice and fancy-looking box. But before we go on, we also have a little paper here that details what's in the box. I'm not going to actually go over everything. So on the other side also tells you what the next indie box is going to be at the time they sent this. So the next one is going to be the game featured here. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that, so you can read that for yourself, and if you're interested, and I recommend picking up the box. There's also a Steam code in here, so you don't have to open the game up in order to play it. But I'm not going to be showing that for obvious reasons, so I'll be redeeming the code before this video goes live anyways, so it'll be useless. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and unseal the box. Now if you're a huge collector, this is something you would never do, but for me, I don't mind unsealing things. Just, I buy it to use it, so let's just go ahead, break the seal off. And now with that gone, let's see what's in the box. So first off, gotta actually open the box. That'd be helpful. There you go. Got it opened. So immediately when you open up inside, you can already see a plethora of different goodies here. So we'll just go ahead and pull out the sleeve very carefully. So we'll start off with this stuff here. First off, we have a keychain here for the game. So if I can get a better view of it, as you can see, it says the game name, has its little symbol on it. And it's a pretty beefy keychain too. Very impressive looking. So I'm going to take it out of the seal, because it looks like it's made of that fake leather material, so it's probably going to feel really solid. Yeah, that feels like leather, so that is a really nice looking keychain. I might actually put that on a keyring, I'm not sure, because since it's a collector's item, I don't want to destroy it. But at the same time, this is really nice to show off, so put that there for now. And inside here, we got a figure from the game as well. So we go ahead and take this guy and his axe out of the packaging. And now you can go ahead, and I believe he will hold this. He can. I don't want to force it, but his hand here, if I can get a very good shot, as good as I'm going to get, you can see his hand has an opening, so it looks like he would hold the axe, but just for the sake of the video, I'm not going to try to force it in there because I don't want to, snap something, but there you go. You can just go ahead and display this on your desk, and that's pretty cool. So I'm going to put this stuff back into here for now and put that aside. And the next and final thing in the box is the game itself. And it looks basically like a PS4 Xbox One release. It's very, very detailed, and it's a very nice looking case. So that would look great on a bookshelf. Got the same information you have on the back of the actual box containing the extra goodies. So if we open up the game itself, following out immediately, we have an indie box sticker themed in the game's logo and everything, so that's pretty nice. Do like that. And then we also have the instruction manual here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the instruction manual. It's already looking really nice and detailed. Can't wait to play this game and try it out for myself. So as you can see here, a nice detail of the game. Very nice colored manual, which is a big deal for manuals since they're like 1 to 2 pages with no color and health and safety warnings, and that's about it. I know I'm flipping through the manual kind of fast, so you're not going to see everything, and plus I'm holding this kind of awkwardly to a camera, so yeah, I'll do my best. But as you can see, it's a really nice looking manual. A lot of cool information. You get information about the characters and the world and all that. It even tells you the number of animated frames here in the manual, which is a pretty nice touch. And you also have the soundtrack listings here, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the manual. You have a notes section, which is always welcome in an old school manual like this. You gotta have your notes. So you can go ahead and jot down any findings you have in the game. Sticker fell out of the box. Let's just go ahead and put that right back in here. And now we have these 2 discs here, which one is the installation disc, while the other one is the official soundtrack. If I can go ahead and angle it right, there you go. That's how the soundtrack looks, and that is pretty nice. And now let's go ahead and put the game back in, and as you can see, that's the installation disc. So you can go ahead and install your PC copy, DRM free, mind you, so you can put this as on many. Man, my wording's terrible. You can put this game on as many computers as you want as long as you have the disc, or you can probably just make a copy of the disc with how things work nowadays. So yeah, that is the indie box for you. So that is a really nice looking box to put on a shelf. So I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. And it's a huge step up for what the Freedom Planet indie box I picked up a couple months ago looked like, because that indie box had a physical version of the game as well, but it was on a USB thumb drive, and to be honest, that thumb drive is very hard to open at first, and I prefer having the physical copy like this to put on a shelf. While Freedom Planet, you're mainly just displaying the box, so there's not much you can do about that. But there you have it. That was the indie box of Jotun for Steam, so I'll be redeeming the Steam code for this and play that digital version, but at the same time, I am going to be using that physical version, try it out as well, and listen to the soundtrack. This will be my first time playing the game, and I have a physical copy of it too, which is really nice to preserve this game, so I'm very happy with this indie box. It didn't have as much stuff in this box as the Freedom Planet box I got, but to be honest, this still has a good amount of stuff in it, and for the price you're paying, you're getting a physical version of the game to keep forever with some extra collectibles. So, to be honest, this is still really worth it. If I paid full price for this indie box, I would still be very satisfied. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and install my new game here. And with that said, hope you all enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.